Oh, angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up.
So hey guys, this is Yokowiththebeat. A lot of you guys don't know, but I really cannot use regular soap for a long period of time. It dries my skin out. My skin is very sensitive. And it does something to me that I call burning, where the areas get really dark, and then they become like flaky. So I've been using regular soap, I want to say, for maybe about a week, and it's been tearing me apart. Like, if you can see, I have like some marks and stuff on my face now because I've been using regular soap. Can't do it anymore, so I have no choice but to make my black soap. When I say make my black soap, I mean I take soap, well, black soap that I've purchased, and I dilute it. Because if you don't, like the real like all natural black soap has like ash and like different things. You may find a nail in here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I read a review where a woman says she was using like this to like wash her body, and she found like a nail in there and scraped her skin up. So real black soap, you have to dilute it. Now you can go to like Target or like Walmart or whatever, or like even Amazon, and find like black soap that's already diluted, but I don't like using it because sometimes they use fragrances that break me out. So if you have extremely sensitive skin, you want to clear your skin up, or you have like a child or a loved one that is like battling with their skin, I would definitely take all natural black soap and use this method that I'm going to show you guys to dilute it. So the black soap that I use, it literally just says African black soap, 100% natural. African black soap is made in West Africa. Aroma and deep rich color result from centuries old extraction process that blends two ingredients together, resulting in the finest skin clearing available. I'll leave a link in the description bar below where you guys can purchase this black soap. All of the stuff that I'm gonna use during this video, I'm gonna leave a link in the description bar below where you can find the stuff. Most of the stuff I purchased via Amazon intentionally, so that when I made this video, you guys will be able to just go and just add it to your cart. There are like a few things, like my essential oils I got from Ross or Marshalls or TJ Maxx. They have it in the beauty section. They always have like essential oils that are very cheap, and I have, like, over the course of a couple months to a year, accumulated a good amount of it. If I can find them on Amazon for a reasonable price, I'm gonna link them in the description bar below. I'm gonna take my black soap, my black self, and my ingredients and meet you guys downstairs in my kitchen. Okay. Alright guys, so this is the full setup, even down to my dark bottles, also purchased from Amazon. So this is my black soap. I've completely stripped it of all the plastic and the labeling, and I just use any large knife in my kitchen to chop it up. These are the oils that I use to scent it, and these oils right here, all of the black ones I got in one set from my local Marshalls. The other ones I picked up from Marshalls or TJ Maxx, but they were purchased individually. These are my oils, my argan, my vitamin E, my vitamin C. I also have carrot and turmeric oil on the side. I use that for my face wash. And then of course fair trade shea butter, cocoa butter, and then in the back are like my acids and preservatives I use if I'm making soaps. So I have my vegetable glycerin, my lactic acid, my concentrate of aloe vera, my AHA fruit acid, my sodium lactate for soap making, my mulberry extract, and my licorice extract. These are skin lightening or scar removing agents. All of these are purchased either from my local TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description bar below for as many things as I possibly can. And I believe that this set was so large that I actually have a couple doubles. So I have some scents in this set that I also have in like these little stragglers. But if you can find this set from your local like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Ross, I would definitely pick it up because it literally has everything. Alright guys, so I'm going to chop up this black soap, which is quite hard, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have chopped up my black soap, and it's actually not as hard as you would believe. It's kind of like a medium like hardness, a little bit of pressure, and it kind of crumbles up. So you want it as, I try to get it as small as possible without like smashing it, just so that you can melt it, because there are like particles inside the soap that will hurt you. So again, if you're doing raw black soap, you definitely want to, 1, dilute because it's very strong, and 2, you want to get like all of the pieces out of it. So how do you melt it down? Some people use like a candy melter. I didn't find the need to purchase that because I felt like it was kind of like a waste of money when I could do this. Ooh. So what I did was I got a heat safe glass jar, put some water in a pot, and turned it on high, and I kind of created a double boiler. I'm gonna put my soap inside here, and then it'll slowly melt. Alright, so I've put half of my black soap into my double boiler hookup jointy joint, and I still have like a good amount of it left, but I don't add all of it because I feel like it takes a minute for the double boiler to get extremely hot. So that's 1. And 2, while this is slowly melting, I feel like the same soap is like settled at the bottom, so some of it becomes burnt, and you don't want to burn it. So I add half. I'll let this melt down. As you can see, like it's starting to heat up. You can see the condensation around it. So once that heats up, I'll stir and then add the other half. This is literally the slowest, most agonizing part of doing black soap. You just have to basically just wait. Alright, so this is what it looks like now. And I waited until it got like this consistency before I added vegetable glycerin. And I always add vegetable glycerin to my soap because it's very moisturizing. I'm gonna have the benefits of vegetable glycerin like somewhere during this video, but I always add vegetable glycerin. And now I'm gonna go in and add my fair trade shea butter, and then a little bit of cocoa butter, but this is just what it looks like for the most part. So I'm putting in mulberry root, I'm putting in licorice root, well, licorice extract, and I'm putting in AHA fruit acid. And I'm only using these for the strict purpose of discoloration. As I mentioned earlier, my elbows are extremely dark, and my knees, the inside of my thighs has become like a problem area for me, along with the inside of my cleavage can become dark as well because of the irritation of the other or store brand soaps that I purchased. So I'm going to do 2 bottles with these lightening agents just to get rid of the discoloration on my body. In no way, shape, form, or fashion am I lightening my skin. I'm just trying to remove the dark marks that I have gotten because of the allergic reactions that I get from the store soap. But that's it. I'm also going to be using the aloe vera concentrate, and I'm going to be using the aloe vera concentrate because I still want to maintain like my skin tone. I definitely want to care for my skin along with my vitamin E and my argan. I added some argan into my pot. I did the last little bit of my glycerin, my cocoa butter, and my shea butter, and it came out looking like this. So this is what it looks like mid melt. So you definitely want everything to look like that solidified side. So I'm letting it boil, and I put a top on it just to trap the heat. Alright guys, so in this bowl I'm going to be mixing my scents, and if you can see, like, I already started. I think because I'm just so used to doing this on my own. But I used the last bit of my sweet orange oil, so that's gone. I love the smell of that. I'm incorporating some lavender in. Mind you, this is going to be for, I think, like 4 bottles. The 5th bottle I'm doing for a friend. I'm going to make him smell like sandalwood and something else. Jasmine. Who doesn't love jasmine? And lang lang. It's supposed to be calming, so I'm incorporating this into my scent as well. Alright guys, so this is the finished product of the liquefied black soap, and this is like a very strong concentrate. I just went ahead and added the AHA, and you can tell that the AHA is in here because it drastically changed like the look of the soap, like drastically. I'm gonna put all of the exact measurements that I do in the description bar below, but most of it is gonna be AHA, and then the second one is gonna be, the second large amount is gonna be the licorice root, and then the third, or the smallest amount, will be the mulberry root. So I've added all 3 of my lightening or discoloration helping agents, and you can tell that they've been added because you see how thick it's become. It's a very concentrated soap. I'm then gonna go and use 2 of my oils, which are carrot and turmeric oil, and they help with discoloration. I'm gonna do 4. Alright guys, so I strained it out, and these are just the bits of soap and a little piece or 2 of like I don't know, like a very hard material that came out. My straining method isn't very aesthetically pleasing, so I just opted not to show it to you guys. I'm kind of ghetto when it comes to it. This is the final like state of the soap. So this is a complete version of the soap. I'm gonna add my aloe vera concentrate. So I got 2 bottles and a half just off 1 bar of soap. These are the syringes that I used to suck it up and put it in the bottles. You guys can always use like a funnel, but I thought that was more fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And see you guys next time. Bye guys.